Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another project share for you guys. I created these fun 3D cakes using the dies that Erica sent me. ScrapDiva Designs, you guys know her. I'm sure by now we have all been going crazy over these. I created some fun stuff with them. The first one, well actually this is like the third cake that I did. I posted this on my Instagram as a reel, but I wanted to show you guys what I actually ended up coming up with. So I figured out, well, one of the ways that I wanted to, but I just kind of kept it real simple, but I ended up doing this little tuck spot or little container, and I put these fun little flowers in there. And then it just pops right back in. So it can't really hold anything heavy, but that's the first concept I came up with of wanting to use this as storage. The other thought I had was somehow maybe figuring out how to get this to flip open, but I'm not there yet. My mind doesn't work that well, I guess. And I'm a bit on the lazy side when it comes to 3Ds, but I definitely did enjoy making these little cakes, and I do have a few other ones that I'm working on that I've kind of put to the side because I got some other stuff going on that I'm also working at. Added these little oh gosh, what are they're part of the floral picks that you pick up at like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but I cut them down and I put them in a little foam ball, and I added some shred here just to cover it up. I did some fussy cutting to add the little flowers sticking out. I did have the matching stickers, I found them, so I added them. I added some little trim there. The little characters were also cut out. These were just some random ephemera pieces that I had from my stash. I had one of these. I know we all have those. I want to say they were probably at like Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and they come in a little bag. And then I just created a little ephemera slash centerpiece there, and I thought this was fun. But yeah, I came up with this little concept, and all I did was put a circle that was 3 inches, I believe, and I outlined the inside, well, on the other side before I glued it down. I did do a circle and then drew a line there, and I did a little bit of a, before I glued it down, I did a scallop, a scallop. I used my scoreboard, and I just, you know, scored it down enough to reach, and then I was able to create the little flap. So it's pretty simple, and do it that way, and I thought it was cool. The other thing that came to my mind was to create this little tier. This one was my tester, so it's kind of like not probably the best, but I wanted to create a tier like we do for like Halloween and Christmas decorations that we do each year now that are all the rage. So instead of completely closing down the cake, I left it open. I don't know if you guys can see that. I left it open, and I did trim around it. And I didn't do a good job of trimming because I had already glued it here. And so it was already put together. And so then all I did was had to go through. But the next one I have going, I did not do that. I cut it first so it's nice and straight. And it's going to have a gingerbread theme. I think it's going to be really cute, and so I'm working on that. I did add a little cupcake here, but it's not gluing down right. It's very, I think it's too big for that area, but this is what I came up with. I used little cupcake picks and cut them apart. They kind of tore a little bit, so you kind of have to be careful at ripping them apart. But if you go to TJ Maxx, Marshall's, they always have those cupcake kits, and they have the little picks. Well, I usually pick them up for Halloween and Christmas, and usually they'll have really cute ones, like for example, I found these last year, and it's a cute little vampire, and it came with a witch and a cat and a skeleton, I think. And so I like to just find random ones. If they look a little too cheesy, I don't pick them up. I want them to look nice so that when I add them to my decorations, it's cute, or my crafts. This is a little jar, mason jar punch from, I think it's like EK Success. But I did add, I don't know if you guys can see that, I added this, it's called the fluffy stuff, I believe. Let me see if I can find it in my little craft room here. Oh yeah, it's this stuff here, and you pour it on there, and then you use your heat gun for like embossing, and it bubbles up. And then I added stickles to it to make it look, you know, that like glittery foam stuff. And then I added stickers from, this is from Die Cuts with a View, their collection from last year. They had some sticker packs to match the paper pad that they had, which was really good. I hope they have a good one. Same with these stickers. They come from the Die Cuts with a View. And so what I did was I took, where are they at? So I took these and I found this green paper that just matched, and I laid it over, and then I cut around it, and then I layered it. These little leaves here are from this die set that I have right here from the stamp market. Love it. I thought it was gonna be bigger from what I saw online, like big ones, and I was a little bit disappointed that they were not that big, but I think they're still available, and they always come out with more. But I did that. And then this was also one of the stickers, and I added little pieces of paper that was wood, so it looked like a frame. I also added more picks back here. This is a little flower that I die cut from my stash. That's supposed to be a poinsettia. Little Christmas tree. I can't remember where I found these. I want to say Joann's had these little blush trees, but I know you can find them everywhere now, so you're good. Then I added some little presents there and another little nutcracker. I did glue, I'm going to flip this over. I glued a piece of paper down here, and then the straw is glued in there to hold the tear up. I also thought maybe a candy cane would be a good piece to hold it up, but so far this is what I come up with. The one that I'm working on with the gingerbread is kind of coming out a little hard because some of the pieces that I thought would work in there are a little too big. So these are really fun, you guys. Like, I really am enjoying myself with these dies, and they're not as complicated once you know how to put them together. And I'll leave that there. For the small cake, you're going to use this small one and the small strip, and then the medium one, just one, this large strip with the medium circle, and then two of these go with the large, and that makes your cake. So I hope you guys try it out, and I hope you guys like these. And you can go over to my Instagram. I have pictures of both these cakes up, or tier and cake up, if you guys want to check it out. Thanks for watching.